how are you all doing? I hope you guys are having a lovely week. Now today's video is about a different kind of a skincare routine that I tried for a week, and I thought of sharing it with you all. So as you can see by the title, it is called the Korean glass skincare routine. Now this one's been trending on the internet. I don't know if you guys have read about it or not, but there's this Korean lady in the US. Now she tried this and she shared her posts and everything on Instagram, and it was just trending the other day. So I thought maybe I should try it myself and see if it actually works. So what happens is, in the glass skincare routine, you follow a skincare routine with the basic steps: cleansing, toning, moisturizing, but you add on 2 additional steps in it, which is scrubbing and masking for every day. Now what I did was I skipped the toning part because I don't really use a toner on my skin. So I was like, I don't know if I want to try and experiment with a toner, and especially because last week I had a skin infection, so I was like, I should maybe not try that. So I skipped the toner part, but I did everything else, scrubbing, cleansing, moisturizing, masking, all of that. So for 7 days, all together. What I made a little change, that she used to do all of that in just at night, like all together. But the mask that I had was an overnight mask, so it wasn't something that I could just put on and let it dry and then wash off. So what I did was I did the cleansing, as in I used the cleanser and the moisturizer in the morning, and at night what I would do is I would scrub and put on the mask that I have and just go to sleep. And then again the next day I would get up and repeat the same thing. Like I would do the cleansing and then moisturizing, go back to work, come back, and then again do the scrubbing and put the mask and go off to sleep. So I did do this for 7 days, as you can see the video here. So what all products I used, I'm going to share it with you. So yeah, sorry about that. First thing I used was this Lotus Herbal Scrub in lavender. Hold on. Yeah, so this was the scrub I used of Lotus Herbal in the refreshing lavender flavor, if you call it. And it says it exfoliates dead cells and smoothens out, and it is for all skin type. So this was the scrub I had, and I thought of using this. Now the lady again used a lot of Korean products and other different products, but I was like, I should probably use the products that I have at home instead of investing in those expensive Korean products. So that's what I did. I am going to give you all the substitutes, or the other options that you can actually use that are available in India. So that's the scrub that's easily available in India as well, so you can use that. The second step I did was using a cleanser. I have mentioned it in my earlier videos as well that I love using Cetaphil, and I've been using this brand for years now, so I stuck to my regular cleanser. So this is the cleanser that I used. So the next thing was masking. So I had this mask. So I had this Clinell mask, hydrating mask. Again, this is a Swiss brand. So this is a Swiss brand. I doubt if you get this in India, but what it did was it said that I just had to apply an adequate amount on my face and neck before bedtime, leave it overnight, and then rinse thoroughly with water or cleanser the next morning. So why I chose this mask was because it said that this has a unique formula that transforms into water droplets when applied onto the skin. So it can be easily absorbed by the skin and leave it hydrated and supple, the next day. So that's what I did. This was an overnight mask that I had, so I would just use this and go off to sleep. So this is the mask that I used. Maybe you guys can use the other options that I am showing it to you on the screen, or they are mentioned in the description box. You can check the links to them. And the final step was moisturizing. So I used this Nivea moisturizer with almond oil. So this one is good for dry to very dry skin, and I used this. So these were all the products that I used on my skin for 7 days, each step by step, and I could feel the difference in my skin, definitely. But I would say if you have a sensitive skin like mine, try and use the scrub alternate days. I think that should also work, because I did feel after the 3rd day that my skin was drying out a bit, but then I had that mask. So I would apply a really generous amount of mask onto my face and neck. But if I'm going to try that again, I think I'm going to use the scrub only on alternate days and not every day. So these were the things that I used, and this is what I tried. And if you feel it can be helpful for you, try this out. Use the products that you have at home. I'm not saying to invest in those fancy Korean products. Try out with the basic products, and then if you feel that you can invest in the Korean products, then go ahead and do it. And let me know in the comments if you see any results, any difference in your skin. I definitely felt a little difference. I was quite impressed with how this turned out to be. So I would really suggest for you guys to just go ahead and try this out, but make sure that you do it regularly for at least a week. Don't miss out on it. If you once started, then make sure that you do it. There were days when I was dead tired in the evening, and I wouldn't feel like doing it or continuing it, but then I still did it. So I could see that difference. Maybe you should try that, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I shall see you on Sunday. Bye.